Alright, our runners are ready.
Hello, everyone. I'm gonna hop in here with Stump for a bit
Hello.
while we're waiting for Sabroth. How you doing, Stump?
I'm doing good. The countdown to the race is beginning.
And indeed it is. So we will be starting very shortly. My name is Typo, and I'll just be filling in here for 5 or 10 minutes or so. So everyone enjoy the race. We will be starting, as Stump said, in about 10 to 20 seconds. So Southern Kip and QuikEMart, really good race coming forward here. So I'm pretty excited about this.
I want to see what happens with the seed hash having Totori in it.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Not sure what we'll see. All right, looks like the screen is being reset right now. I think we should have a good feed coming up soon. And there we go. Now see Southern Kip heading down the elevator. QuikEMart paused.
Alright, what's that first item going to be?
Alright, so we simply have Morphing Ball as his first item. Pretty simple, heading out here.
Item will tell us a lot about what sort of
This is
seed
so
we're
confusing
about
to
to
me.
see.
On QuikEMart's stream, I actually see Fantoon, and then I reset this. Okay, so.
Oh, Spring Ball.
Okay.
Oh, you know it's going to be a good race now if the best item comes up so early.
I don't know really what to say about this. We went from seeing QuikEMart at Fantoon to seeing QuikEMart pick up Spring Ball and then Power Bombs. So yeah, Morph Ball followed by Spring Ball. That's pretty huge.
Kip is leaving Spring Ball behind. There's
right, so,
Spring Ball.
Yep, Kip getting Spring Ball. The second entry into the room. Very important item if you want to go to Suitless Meridia, and also if you don't have bombs, also a very important item.
It can mean the difference between a soft lock or not.
Exactly. Yeah.
Tunnel of a certain type without any power bombs.
So both runners heading upward here. Since they do have power bombs, they can check the area below the reverse pitless room to see if they can possibly grab some supers, maybe, or maybe some more power bombs, something of that sort. So that's probably what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, not only do the early power bombs open up the possibility of checking this item, which is super missiles, so that's good to see early. It also means that there are a lot more things that Bonterizo could hold.
Yeah, indeed.
Necessarily
And,
have to be an item that will get you through those bomb blocks.
Yeah, definitely. And if Bomb Teruzo holds something like Screw Attack, for instance, it suddenly opens up Gauntlet. And Gauntlet can hold a number of items, obviously not suits, but something like Charge or Speed Booster that can help out these runners.
So Kip is up and over and towards that room.
All right, so we'll
It's
now see
behind.
BT.
And we will see Wave Beam.
So Wave Beam, very useful for getting through some gates, and especially easy to get through that one pesky gate in Pink Brinstar.
Yeah, that Wave Beam is going to be really nice to have for all sorts of reasons throughout the run.
Yeah, initially they do some extra damage here, and they get Speed Booster as well, which is huge. So to start out with Morph Ball, Spring Ball, Wave Beam, and Speed, I mean, purely up to what chat thinks and what Stump thinks, but I think that's a pretty good combo to start out with, to be honest.
Yeah, especially having Speed Booster in there too opens up checking a few items that there will not be ever be a need to backtrack through area. So then keep using Speed Booster to get across the Super's room.
Unfortunately, we only have
Getting
a
across
reserve
the
tank
intended
there.
way. Same thing. That's for the early Super's room.
Now, with no E-tanks so far, I think the reserve tank pickup is a pretty good base, at least for our runners. And kept picking up his 4th pack of supers here, so he already has 20, and that's a good amount early on.
Does that mean that, except for that missile pack under the bridge, that all 3 other miners here were supers?
Yeah, that's true.
Early Super's room, indeed.
Alright, so another major coming up here after these B-toms, and then we'll see if Kip decides to pick up the miner or not.
Oh, that's another vanilla item, an energy tank.
And I'm sure he's glad to see that,
Oh.
as we have not picked up one yet. So with 15 and 20 for Kip, I would feel pretty confident about my ammo situation. However, 1 E-tank and 1 reserve tank is really not good enough to head down into Lower Norfair. So if he wants to do that, he will need to, of course, find Varia. Maybe find high jump boots, depending on his how he gauges his situation. And of course, getting maybe 3 or 4 more energy tanks.
Howdy, folks. Joining in here a little bit late. I apologize. The other race I was working on commentary for ran a little bit late. I see we're already in progress. I 100% agree with you. At this point in time, with Speed Booster, even though I have 1 energy tank plus the reserve, I would actually go up to the wreck ship here.
All right, so with Cerberov joining up, I am going to drop out and stump and Cerberov. Good luck. Hope you guys commentate a exciting match.
Yeah, thank you very much for filling in for me.
Yeah, thanks. But
both runners remembering to use wave beam here.
Remembering that they have wave beam here.
That is, it's an easy thing to forget.
It's for a vanilla tank. The vanilla items we're seeing, it might be interesting if we see the vanilla item here.
Oh, charge beam? Oh yeah, absolutely. Anytime you can get a charge early on. Wow, you called it, man. Anytime you can get charge beam early on, that's just a fantastic.
Hunting is no longer a problem.
Yeah, for real. I think we're going to see maybe get about the 2010, just because they don't have regular bombs just yet. So picking up another pack of power bombs is definitely...
Speed booster, they can check this in before gravity suit.
Oh, yeah. What was... If this... Yeah, wow, regular bombs. That's nice. That eliminates all the soft locks. That's really nice.
Locks aren't there anyway because...
Oh, they had spring ball. That's right. That's right. It was...
Ubrin Star.
Yeah, in the ceiling. Yeah, I did happen to catch that. I had the stream up just so I could see where various items were. So this is really nice because now they have wave beam, they have charge beam. You're talking about X factors are on the table.
It can happen now.
Yeah, I'm going up to Fantoon with this. You haven't found a suit. I've got 2 energy tanks. I've got reserve. I've got charge beam. I've got speed booster. Getting across
speed booster. I definitely feel like would be a good choice here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know,
hopefully we'll see a stacked ship.
A stacked ship, yeah. I think there's got to be at least one suit there now. You know, you could go down to Kraid, and I could see an argument for trying to swag X-Ray, but I don't know. I don't know that I would swag X-Ray with only 2 energy tanks and 1 reserve.
Going up?
Oh yeah, Kip's going up. This is definitely the smart play here.
We're about to see which way QuikEMart's gonna go.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna go up, right? He might go down to refill his energy here, but I think eventually he's gonna go up. What's that?
Yeah. Oh, no refill. Looks like.
Ooh. Oh, he's just
downward.
This is a really interesting. I mean, if he finds 2 energy tanks here between Spazer and Kraid, and then the 2 items in Norfair, this might be the call, right?
There's that E-tank. There's one of them.
Yeah, he's going to want at least 1 more. And we're talking, you've got 2 more between Kraid, and then 2 more with Ice Beam and High Jump. So if he finds a 4th one there, he's going to be able to go and check Crocomire and Bubble Mountain without too much difficulty. I mean, it's still risky, all those heated room runs, but...
That reserve tank, too.
Yeah, he still has to have that reserve tank. So, I mean, effectively gives him 5. Plus, he's going to have Kraid down here, so he'll have a boss down. Ooh, looks like Kip's going for a gauntlet check here. This is nice. If there's some kind of a movement item up here, like Screw Attack or Space Jump, even High Jump, that's going to be a big play for him.
And then QuikEMart, after having a small bit of trouble getting into the area due to the instead of having speed booster but not high jump.
Yeah, he'd have to turn that off in order to make that jump, or he could actually use the speed booster to get up here. If I'm Southern Kip and there's an E-tank up here, or if you're Southern Kip, Stump, and there's an E-tank here, do you keep it? Do you keep it and you leave the gauntlet?
And this, well,
all right, that answers that.
With the number of with the number of E-tanks I'm bringing in there, I would be on the fence for that.
Yeah, and Southern Kip seems to have agreed with you, as he has pushed reset. And QuikEMart deciding to show off the crate stand-up glitch, and a little bit of DLC there for everybody. Yeah, and there's that fourth E-tank for QuikEMart. That's
all running.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what he wanted to see going down here, because that's going to give him the ability to go through ice, to get to ice, to get to Bubble Mountain. He's going to want to go to QuikEMart when he's down here, depending on the other areas that he's checked.
An ocean fly attempt, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, hit the door though.
Yeah, just he shot the missile just a little bit too late. But yeah, this is nice. He's gonna pick this up with a spark over the ocean anyway. Yeah, it just goes to show how tough those things are. And tricks like ocean fly and whatnot. Even some of our best runners, like Kip, has shown himself to be throughout this tournament.
And then QuikEMart's gonna find Ice Beam.
Yeah, that's a really nice pickup here. He'll have to turn it off if he wants to do X factors, but that's a really nice thing to have a little bit early on like this. You don't have to worry about it. You know you're going to be set for the Metroids and Torian. So, and if you find that plasma beam later on, your combo is essentially complete.
X factors. And some on the left side now.
Yeah, it looks like he started off with an X Factor here. That's very nice, and if he sets up, he can get another one. Nice 2-round on Phantoon. He just pounded him with some missiles.
That's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, it really is. That was a beautiful, beautiful Phantoon by Southern Kip there. QuikEMart coming in to
start looking at what 4 items are here.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think he wants to see up here besides a suit? I mean, suit being the obvious
attack,
one, so.
Plasma.
What are all the best items you could possibly have? Yeah, those are certainly good ones. Absolutely, I can't disagree with you there, Stump.
Alright, well, let's see what that first wrecked ship item is.
Yeah. If this is a suit, it's going to be huge. Oh, high jump! There's one you didn't name, Stump. I'm surprised. Yeah, that's the kind of item that could just be stuck in Gauntlet that you really, really want.
Gonna be checking what is at the vanilla high jump location.
Yeah, we saw QuikEMart picking up another energy tank over at Ice Beam. Looks like Southern Kip's going in for a save before he goes over to Spiky Death Room. I like this. This will give him the reset capability.
Good choice anyway, because it is Spiky. It's called Spiky Death Room for a reason.
Yeah, he's only got two E-tanks, and 1 reserve, and even if he gets a double hit with how much he has, he'll probably die.
Yeah, QuikEMart only found an E-tank at high jump, but 2 super missiles in the room.
Yeah, that's really nice. Now he has 35. If he wants the super missile lead to death, he can go ahead and do that. Just get a little more DPS. Even come time later on for Mother Brain, that's a real nice thing.
Oh, there's Plasma Beam.
Stump, you called it, Plasma Beam. And so far, this wreck ship is proving to be really good. Even if there are no suits up here, that plasma beam upgrade, we know that Southern Kip's going to find ice just after Kraid, so his combo is going to complete. The movement item of
Kraid
high
will
jump boots
result in a fully powered beam whenever Kip gets there.
Yeah. I mean, this is a really nice wreck ship, even if there turns out to be nothing else up here.
Mart's going to our E-Tank and Grapple Beam guarding friend.
Yeah, now, what do you think about this move here? Before checking Bubble Mountain, he's coming down to QuikEMart.
Well, I mean, since this is 2 items that 2 and Bubble Mountains together, I would always, I would generally be checking Bubble Mountain first, but yeah, if you're coming through this way, this works too.
Yeah, for me, it's more of a time concern, kind of thing. I agree. I would check Bubble Mountain first, but
see what that reserve tank is, which is going to be an E-Tank.
All right, just an E-Tank, so.
Had to see that no X-ray yet, so no intended checking of that.
Yeah, he has wave beam. That's kind of intended. You can shoot through the walls with that, so.
Yes.
I mean, they made wave beam to let you shoot through walls, so. Kip. Whew. 70 energy. He might go get that E-Tank anyway.
Yeah, he's going through that bowling QuikEMart.
He's gonna get four more easy.
Oh!
Yeah, see, and this is exactly why I like Bubble Mountain first. This is, if you find something nice in Bubble Mountain, you don't ever bother coming down to Croc until maybe after Ridley, where then you kind of have an idea that something is there, or that it's at Meridia. But now he's just spent the time to go down to QuikEMart, and he's gotten Bupkis. All right,
2 tanks from Croc. Not the best Croc.
Nope. And Southern Kip getting another energy tank, a grapple beam, or a gravity suit. So, even still, Wreck Ship was a fantastic play, coming out with a plasma beam and high jump boots, and those are items that QuikEMart later on he might not pick up, being in go mode by that point in time.
Looks like QuikEMart is coming into this room for the refill.
Yeah, that's
the Bubble Mountain now.
Yeah, that's a nice play. It's very quick to refill there. You get all your energy back. He's got 70 tanks, 1 reserve, so he's going to be set up to check Bubble Mountain here. We're probably going to see him save a couple of times after checks like Norfair reserve and whatnot, just because they're super dangerous. But
thankfully, there's a save room in Bubble Mountain.
Yep, at least Deer Force did that for us. Got some supers down here. I don't think QuikEMart's going to go and pick them up, but it's nice to know that they're there. Yeah, there's a question in chat here. Is Kip going to go to X-Ray? He did save there at the top of Red Tower, so it looks like he's going to make the play for X-Ray, given that he now has 3 energy tanks. So, yeah, and there it is. He's opened the door, so he's definitely gonna go for them swag strats.
right, made one of the tricky jumps in there.
Yeah, QuikEMart getting by the final boss. Oh no. Kip does have there's a bomb, so he can infinite bomb jump out of here, but
the waivers have anything to do with it?
All right, no, yeah, he's gonna springball jump out. All right, come on, don't miss this. Yes, that was nice. Now, I mean, best thing to be in here is actually an E-tank.
Space jump will work too for getting out.
Yeah, that's real nice. That's real nice. He'll have to be a little bit careful because he does not want to go into the spikes. Being at 53 energy, that'll trigger his reserve tanks. And maybe a double hit. I don't know how much he has in reserve. But,
yeah, in that position, I think I might have dumped the reserves before jumping.
Yeah, but it looks like he made it just all the way past, took a hit from the waivers on his way out, and then went just right into the pit with only half spikes. So he should be able to get out of here, no problem. Yeah, he triggered his reserves there. He must be listening to us. No, I hope not. I really hope not. That would not be good for him.
And it looks like QuikEMart has found Grapple Beam where Speed Booster would be.
Yeah, that's an interesting pickup. If he doesn't find X-Ray, well, you know what? He might not pick up Plasma, given that it's up in wrecked ship. So, Grapple Beam might be how he wants to kill a Dragon. Coming over to Wave. This double chambers room is probably the worst as far as these hell runs go. If you fall down, you're just losing an E-tank or two worth of energy before you can get back up.
All right, what are we gonna have here?
Something good, something good. Screw attack.
All right. To have, well, I guess except if you're trying to do subskip.
Yeah, so now this is really interesting. Is if we look at this item set, I see ice, I see grapple, and I see high jump. And QuikEMart has one more Norfair area to check. So guess what that means, folks?
Yeah, this is shaping up to be
Suitless
Meridia.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, and that's gonna actually give a real edge to Southern Kip. Having done wreck ship, he has the high jump boots. He has the spring ball. He has the ice beam in a little bit here when he finishes Kraid, and he'll go to Bubble Mountain and pick up grapple beam. So he'll have that information sooner than QuikEMart will, just because QuikEMart is going to have to go up to the wreck ship and completely finish it.
Has one more item to check that might be the suit.
Yep, that's very true. The Norfair Reserve could be best thing for it to be right now is just straight up Varia. He goes down to Ridley, and then up to possibly Dragon or Phantoon.
Yeah, well, if Varia is up there, then hopefully it will be Norfair, so that
he can go to Meridia.
So that QuikEMart can go through Meridia on the way to the wreck ship.
Yeah, even if Varia is up here, that doesn't mean it still leaves open the possibility of Suitless Meridia, because gravity could be in Meridia. And not in Lower Norfair, so I'm surprised QuikEMart's skipping over those power bombs there. I mean, he's got regular bombs, but even still,
It would be one pack closer to crystal flashing, and that's always a useful thing to be able to do.
Yeah, there it is. X-ray scope. Looks like QuikEMart doesn't want to pick it up. That's gonna give Southern Kip, if he finishes out all of Bubble Mountain, the microwave beam, complete microwave. So this gives
Most
us
powerful beams.
No, it doesn't beat grapple beam.
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't beat grapple beam. Grapple beam is the most best weapon in the game.
Alright, so I'm thinking QuikEMart's probably going to go up and check X-ray and then the wreck ship now.
Yeah. He has grapple. I will 100% agree with that assessment there, Stump. He's got grapple. It's going to make it easy for him to get across the way there. Ow. Yeah. I think that's the right call for him.
Nice. Grabbing those super missiles on the way out of those.
Yeah, that gives him 40. That is an incredible number of supers to have. Especially with Charge Ice Wave Plasma. I'm actually kind of surprised that he picked up those extra 10, but with supers, it's always the more the merrier for me. QuikEMart doing exactly what you said, Stump, going over to check X-ray. Yeah, and here it is, Southern Kip coming in to check Bubble Mountain. This is where he's going to find that grapple beam, and he's going to find the X-ray scope. So this is going to give Southern Kip all the information that he needs to go to Meridia.
Kip could still check Croc.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think he will go check Croc first, since there's going to be no suits here in Bubble Mountain.
Especially with Charge Plasma, that's going to make Croc very quick.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're 100% right on. There's no sense being down here not checking Croc, because if Croc is the suit that he needs, then his opponent could have gone down and went to Croc and gotten the suit. So he definitely wants to go there and check that out.
Both suits could be there. Turning screw attack off temporarily to do red tower climb. And it can get in the way by breaking the blocks that you want to stand on. Alright, Southern Kip finding screw attack, and QuikEMart getting ready to head into the wreck ship. Has 3 items to check. Reserve and the 2 Croc items.
Yeah. He's gonna check Norfair Reserve here, and then we'll see him go over to Croc. Yep.
Then Kip will know that Meridia is going to be required in this seed.
Yep, absolutely required. No other choice. We've seen them check Waterway. Kip has even checked Gauntlet. So that might be something that QuikEMart goes.
Be there, but
right, yeah, that's true. Neither of the suits could be there, but even still, there could have been, something there that, some other option. But Screw Attack or whatever could have been there, and then wherever they found Screw Attack could have been a suit, something like that, right? Just that kind of minor change. So,
Kip about to complete his microwave beam.
Yep, this is the call, and QuikEMart, having passed over X-Ray, not gonna have that as an option for him.
Actually, having microwave beam makes me wonder something. Where do you think Spazer is going to be?
It's going to be in Lower Norfair. Fireflea or Ridley. The question is, which one of our runners, if it's at Ridley, which one of our runners is going to just hop in the room and pick it up?
Alright, Southern Kip heading left from Bubble Mountain. QuikEMart in the middle of the Fantoon fight. Looks like Southern Kip is on the way to Crocomire.
Yeah, and this is that call that you were talking about earlier, right? He's gonna clean out Bubble Mountain, and then go over to Crocomire, check those 2 items.
And now QuikEMart is soon going to have high jump and plasma.
Yeah.
Kip is going to one-shot Crocomire thanks to plasma beam.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a fantastic combination of beams to have. Alright, Kip picking up that E-Tank. That's his 7th. That will give him the ability to stand up if he so desires. So, he's going to be disappointed at the reserve tank down at Grapple. At this point in time, he must be convinced that that's the suit that he needs, but it's not.
The suits and Spazer are the only major items that Kip does not have.
Yeah, man, exactly. They don't want to find Spazer. That's the one thing they really don't want to find. That and a reserve tank. And we know that Southern Kip's about to find one. Did QuikEMart save before he went into the Spiky Death Room here?
I'm not sure.
I don't think he did.
Reserve tank. Southern Kip running full speed into it.
Full speed right into it. Yep, that's the kind of thing I was talking about with picking up Spazer Beam. You just go right into it. Because you're so used to going and picking up those items. Like, that's the muscle memory. And you're just... No, that's a reserve tank. I didn't want that. Oh, that's Spazer. I already have plasma. And the thing with that here is they're gonna have the menu to switch from Spazer to plasma, or to switch back. That is.
Talking about that, Southern Kip got the most awesome looking mock ball in the game.
Yeah, that mock ball does look really incredibly nice. I think there are definitely
knows for sure that that it's time for suitless Meridia.
Yeah, absolutely. Southern Kip has checked out everywhere else, including Gauntlet. So he knows there's one place left to go. QuikEMart's still finishing off wreck ship here, and he's also going to know that there's only one place left to go. Because Gauntlet can't hold a suit, so I doubt at this point in time he's even going to go over there to check it. I'd be surprised if he does, given that knowledge. The suits can't be in criteria, and some of the beginning of Brinstar also can't hold a suit. Like I think Brinstar Reserve cannot have a suit, something like that, or and Edicoons maybe.
Yeah. Due to the item reachability constraints that the randomizer uses, one of the accessible major items need to be one of the 2 suits.
Yes. Yeah. So, hopefully here for Southern Kip, he's going to see, say Gravity in Mama Turtle. But Gravity at this point in time, it's also possible for Gravity to be in either the sand pits or Afterbot Wound. Now, one thing here is that he does have the full Plasma Beam combo, so it looks like he's turned Wave off here, which I think is real smart because it's with the full Plasma Beam combo, it's very easy to shoot these enemies here and then just kill them. So, yeah, like that, and that means he's probably gonna have to reset this room. Oh no, he's gonna spring ball.
Springball's a thing.
Yep, I forgot about the spring ball jump. We got that early.
Really nice item to have when you're doing Suitless Meridia.
Yep. But not required by the randomizer logic. So you could have to come into Suitless Meridia and not have spring ball. So that is a thing.
Yeah. And there is still the possibility that one of the items is Varia's suit. That's reachable, that the randomizer considers reachable without Gravity Suit, and Gravity Suit's in Lower Norfair.
Yes, that is a possibility. I think we saw that in a seed a little bit earlier on, actually. I don't know if it was today or earlier, just a bit earlier. Oh, Southern Kip missing that last grapple. It just goes to show how difficult these grapple blocks actually are.
Playing recovery, though.
Yeah, very nice recovery. Playing this casually just makes them so frustrating. QuikEMart, having finished up Rat Ship, knows he needs to go to Meridia now. This is just his play. What do you think about this? Southern Kip wholesale skipping Mama Turtle, skipping Mama Turtle. What do you think about that? Looks like he might be making a play for Sandpit.
Save Sandpit, reset if it's not a suit, and then Batoon.
Mm-hmm. But if his suit's at Mama Turtle, what does that buy him? I mean, does he try to go and finish off? Oh, I see what he's doing.
Checking. So that if Mama Turtle's item isn't good,
yeah. Okay, I see. I see what he's doing. He's saving, and then he's gonna use this wall jump here to get up. Very clever.
Tatori was in the seed hash on the start game screen, so we know that hopefully that indicates that there's something good at Mama Turtle.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Tatori is the official name of Mama Turtle. Alright, QuikEMart into his Suitless Meridia. Now, QuikEMart has not...
Up Main Street?
Yeah, QuikEMart has not turned off Wave Beam, so that means he's going to have to be a little bit more careful, because a double hit on any of these enemies will kill them.
What are we going to see at the top of this room?
And survey says reserve.
No. Yeah, tactical reset, as I expected.
Yeah. Nobody wanted to see a reserve tank up there.
Well, one of the two suits must be in one of the two remaining places.
Yes. Yeah, so Varia or Gravity has to be either at Botwoon or the Sandpits. And here's Southern Kip, we see him going into the Sandpit. Now, what'll be interesting here is if the Gravity suit is at one of these two locations, and then Varia suit is at the other location, one of the other locations left in Rex.
Yeah, especially if Varia
Meridia.
gets found first.
Well, I was calling Gravity being found first, but yes, because Gravity can't be at the other locations.
Might result in going to Lower Norfair thinking that that's where Gravity will be.
Well, so it's possible that if Gravity's not here in the Sandpit, it's very possible that Gravity is at Botwoon. But say if it's Varia here in the Sandpit, it could be, but it could be that Gravity's still at Botwoon. But your probability here is that it is in Lower Norfair. I mean, there's 3 more items there. And the 3 locations that are left in Meridia cannot hold Gravity. So that's Plasma, that's Spring Ball, and that's Space Jump. So none of those items cannot hold Gravity. So if Varia is what's here in the Sandpit, it's very likely that Gravity is at one of the 3 locations in Lower Norfair.
Yeah, well, hopefully Southern Kip will hear this and see what that item is very soon.
Yeah, QuikEMart finding out that it was just a reserve tank in Mama Turtle, so he's making his way back into Mount Everest here and going to try to make his way back up. We'll probably see him do the same thing with saves at underneath there in Aqueduct and going down into the Sandpit. All right, making use of the POW amp here in order to grapple up. And he got it. He's
jump almost got there.
Yeah, he's tried that a couple of times now, and he's been real close to the top. I don't.
Having been set off, well, at least see what the item is. Oh, it's an E-tank.
All right, and then he gets the reset. No, QuikEMart. Okay.
Yeah, well, that now means one of the 2 suits is going to be the prize for defeating Botwoon.
Yep, that's correct. Guaranteed. It's either Varia or Gravity.
And if it's Varia, that means Gravity is somewhere in Lower Norfair.
It has to be in Lower Norfair. Yep, cannot be in any one of the 3 locations in Meridia we just talked about. So, if it is Gravity, however, that means that Varia is somewhere here in Meridia, and can be either at Plasma, Spring Ball, or Space Jump. So that means we could be seeing the fabled Shaktul Seed. Boy, would that be trolly. But at least in this case, with Gravity being so late, the runners will know that Varia cannot be in Lower Norfair, because that would require heated room runs all the way down to Lower Norfair. So they will exhaust Meridia until they find it, so it won't be that much of a troll.
Yep. Now Southern Kip in the pre-Botwoon room.
Yeah, he's got an ice clip.
Southern Kip is going to need to do the ice clip because Speed Booster doesn't do anything underwater suitless.
Yep, exactly. Read my mind there, Stone. QuikEMart coming into the Sandpit here. Let's see if he gets this power bomb. Oh no, he doesn't have power bomb selected. All right, maybe he got the shot off in time.
And Kip is going to be able to microwave Botwoon.
Yeah, this looks real good here. I think he got a bit of an overkill there. Yep.
All right, which suit is this going to be?
I mean, I'm going to say Gravity.
It being Gravity has a lot more interesting possibilities as a consequence of it, so I'm going to hope that it's Gravity.
Yeah, you and me are on the same page, Stump. Oh, it's Varia.
Varia.
All right. So that means gravity is in lower Norfair.
Fortunately, this removes the possibility of a visit to Shack Tool being needed.
Yes, it does.
I was going to move forward towards Dragon anyway.
Yeah, this is not a bad decision here, right? Like, he knows he's going to find gravity at the lower Norfair, and he's basically already here. He has space jump to get across the Coliseum here. So, I like this play. He's here. He might as well finish it. He has the capability to do so. So, the only trick here will be the getting out of Dragon, and if he's familiar with that, this is actually a good play. Really heads up.
See, also Spring Ball.
Right. Yes. Also Spring Ball. See that Spring Ball? It's why that is just simply
it truly is the best item in the entire game.
Best
so
item
many different uses
in the game. Can't be beat. It's a shame that it got stuck where it got stuck.
So that microwave of Dragon. You see microwaved Dragon suitless.
Nope.
The issue of getting out of this room.
Yeah, he's just gonna use that same grapple jump that he did in the aqueduct in order to get up there. Now, what'll be interesting to see here is if QuikEMart makes the same decision, decides that, you know what, I'm already here, I've got Varia now, I know where gravity is going to be. It's going to be at one of the 3 locations in lower Norfair. Do I just go and finish off Dragon while I'm up here, or do I go down to Ridley?
Hopefully Southern Kip gets the grapple jumps with this energy. There's an E-tank at Space Jump.
At this point in time, probability says that there is, so...
Kip does not have enough ammo to Crystal Flash.
No, and that's a consequence of them not picking up the power bombs that we talked about earlier on. They only have 5 or a 10 and 5 respectively.
There's the grapple jumps.
Yeah.
Crystal flashing would have made it a lot easier to get out of to do this escape, because it a Shine Spark suit that way.
Yeah, if he does the Crystal Flash with Dragon grab. And here's the Spring Ball jumps. He's just going to Spring Ball jump up and out of here.
Thanks to Spring Ball, the Shine Spark suit isn't needed to get through this room. QuikEMart is going to find Varia suit.
Yep. That is what QuikEMart was looking for.
Southern Kip is out of Dragon's area. Has now beaten Dragon, and gravity isn't really needed for thing. That's going to mean that Kip is now in go mode.
Oh yeah, because he's going to find gravity down in lower Norfair. He will.
By that point, how much does gravity really help?
It helps with Mother Brain. So I think we'll see him check Ridley, and we'll see him check Firefleet. But I don't know if he'll spend the time to go over and check Screw Attack. I mean,
Looks like QuikEMart is going to go down Sandpit rather than doing the reverse ice clip.
Yeah, I don't fault him for that. That reverse ice clip is tricky.
Thereby resulting in a high five in Batoon Room.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing to remember here, though, is that QuikEMart still has to kill Dragon. So he's going to go down here to Ridley. Southern Kip already has Dragon down. Yeah, it looks like Southern Kip's going for that reverse ice clip.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, very nicely done by him. Just as tricky as the first ice clip. Actually, that one's like a little bit trickier, maybe.
About the same.
Yeah.
You have to. The Machtroid routing is slightly weirder for the reversed ice clip, but once you have the Machtroid in the right spot, it's.
Yeah, maybe that's why I feel like it's weirder. Is to get the Machtroid where you want it to be. It's a little. It's real easy to get him to go like underneath there. Yeah, and this is nice because now Southern Kip doesn't have to care about going up Mount Everest here. He can just fall all the way down.
Yep. And can even go down Fish Tank.
Yep, and that's where he's going.
QuikEMart's taking the sand path, the sand pit route.
Yep, sand pits all the way out. So yeah, this means that the QuikEMart is absolutely going to have to find gravity. So he's going to check all 3 lower Norfair locations, whereas Southern Kip can check the most 2 convenient if he really wants to find gravity. It'll be
that the Southern Kip if only looks at Ridley.
No, I think he'll beat Ridley. He'll check Ridley. If gravity's not there, I think he'll check Firefleet. I think he'll check Firefleet if gravity's not there, because Firefleet is on the way out. And if gravity's there, it saves him so much against Mother Brain. You know what I mean? Just nice. Like, he doesn't have to worry about getting hit as many times.
Yeah, but with that beam combination, that fight's over before it even starts.
That's true. That's very true. So, we'll see. It's coming up real soon, so. And either way you go with QuikEMart, basically needing to find gravity, we'll know where gravity is, so.
Yeah, I think Southern Kip maybe checks Ridley, but not anything else.
All right, that's fair. I thought he was going for a water ball there, but he just rolled in.
All right, there's that lava dive.
Yeah, very nice.
All ready for lower Norfair.
Yep. Oh, I like this. He's saving. I wonder... Saving here makes me think he's gonna go check Screw Attack. If Screw Attack's not gravity, he resets. And he has 40 super missiles, so... that's a ton for lower Norfair.
Yeah, I still don't think that, especially Screw Attack is worth checking at this point.
I agree. I would not. I would skip over it. He's got everything he needs besides gravity if he really wants it, but... No?
Like,
okay.
QuikEMart was trying to possibly do Lava Spark?
Yeah, that is a tricky thing to set up there with that short charge. Yeah, Southern Kip not checking Screw Attack, going right in there, making a beautiful fast pillars, coming up worst room in the game like it's nothing, freezing that pirate on the side there. He's got screw attack, space jump, and all the full plasma beam. No, Southern Kip. Oh,
good thing Southern Kip saved.
Yeah, very good thing. This reserve is not going to save him to get out of this acid. It's going to drain him too fast.
Acid without gravity suit is going to result in sadness.
Yeah, it's a really good thing he saved there. That would have been a disaster, because the last time he saved was just after Fantoon in the wrecked ship. That would have set him back a lot. Yeah,
that was a very good point to save.
Oh yeah, the QuikEMart I don't think saved there. So yeah, it just goes to show, like, not having gravity down here in Lower Norfair, so many things can just do so much damage to you. Those key hunters will do 100 damage to you. And they have screw attack, which makes that really nice. But yeah, here's QuikEMart coming in. He's
QuikEMart's gonna check screw attack because QuikEMart does need gravity suit.
Yeah, he did not finish off Dragon, so he wants gravity to go back into Meridia.
It glitch cooperates soon. There it goes.
Yeah.
Hey. Will it be the suit? Will it be Spazer? Will it be something else?
And it's something else. So Spazer, that's interesting. Spazer is also down here.
One of the two items is gravity suit, and one of the two is Spazer.
Yep.
Only two. Oh wait, no. Spazer could be one of the Meridia items. Never mind.
Yeah, there's 3 Meridia items, and we don't know any of them because Southern Kip did not check space jump. So Spazer could be down here. Gravity has to be down here.
Either be at Ridley or Firefly.
Yeah, we did see all 4,000 of the reserve tanks, so I think we're okay with those.
Okay.
No, Quickie did not kill Dragon while he was in Meridia. Decided to peace out and go straight down to Lower Norfair. So here, Quickie's going down into Firefly. This is nice. And there it is. There it is. Yeah, and this is why I think Southern Kip would check Firefly after Ridley. He's not going to find gravity there. And it's quick to come in here and check it. Not too far out of the way. He'll get it. He'll have gravity. He won't have to worry about the acid or the meteors draining him too fast.
Yeah, and actually,
go ahead.
If Kip ends up low on health at that point, you hope that it's an E-tank.
Yeah. Well, I think Ridley will be an E-tank at this point. Yeah, he doesn't.
Spazer.
Yeah, he's taking advantage of Ridley Poe going. Yeah, that was beautiful. Having only 273 energy in there, like that is
reserves.
Yeah, plus reserves. Reserves. Who cares?
The Ridley item.
Nope. He didn't check it. He's gonna skip Firefly too.
As complete go mode.
Yeah, he just says I'm done. I don't gravity. I don't need that nonsense. I'm surprised he didn't at least check Ridley, but you were more on than I, Stump.
Yeah, well now I even see QuikEMart check Ridley now.
No, I don't think QuikEMart's gonna check Ridley. He has gravity, so that's the one thing he wanted. Problem is, he's still gonna have to go up to Meridia and kill Dragon. Go ahead.
Yeah. So we won't know whether it was until the credits. Also, looks like Kip briefly forgot about having Springball for the jump out of morph path.
Yeah. That's all right. Happens from time to time. He had more spring ball bombs, power bombs. He was in there good. QuikEMart also downing Ridley. Yeah, it looks like he's setting up to get out of this room. So no Ridley item check. If it's Spazer, we'll know what to credit.
Mode for both of them.
Yep. Southern Kip powering by the Three Musketeers. That's screw attack. That's what that does for you.
QuikEMart going for that speedball through the bomb blocks in Wasteland.
Yeah, that is a really, really nice thing to get, but the speedballs are super tricky because you have to, charge up your shine spot or your blue suit, and then you're continuously going faster, then you have to jump and mock ball, and just makes it super, super tricky. I think I've gotten close to it like once. It's one of those, you really need to practice that to get it.
Alright, Southern Kip up, getting up Red Tower. The exit of Lower Norfair.
Yeah, I think that's he doesn't have gravity suit, so interesting here why he's not continuing up Red Tower to go to Torian.
Yeah.
He's going over to... Where is he going?
Probably backtracking all the way through here.
To get to Torian?
It will still get you the same place.
Yeah, I guess. It's just I can't say that I've ever seen a runner take this route. That was a really nice spark through that room.
See? Done.
Yeah. I mean, he still has a sizable lead against QuikEMart, who now that he has his gravity and Ridley down, gonna have to go and finish off Dragon before he can even think about going to Torian. So, yeah.
Alright, Kip is in the statue room. And Torian.
Yep. I really like that the randomizer devs put the statue all the way down once you beat the 4 bosses. That's a really nice touch. QuikEMart coming back into Meridia here. Yeah, here, QuikEMart's got that speed booster, so he doesn't need the ice clip again through this room. Southern Kip making his way through these Metroid rooms very nicely. Already in Metroid Room 4 here. Nice grouping, getting them all. Will he baby skip? Will he get the baby skip?
let's see.
He's setting up for it.
He has all the necessary items for the common.
No, you need gravity to baby skip. You totally need. No, you
And
don't.
Spazer,
No.
can't forget that.
Oh yeah, you need Spazer. You totally need Spazer to baby skip. Totally.
A very nicely executed baby skip.
Yeah. Spazer required to baby skip. Yeah, that was really well done by him. And he still has enough energy, plus some in reserves here, so possible stand-up incoming for Southern Kip. Man, he has been standout during this entire tournament. Like, just absolutely amazing.
Looks like QuikEMart setting up for the quick grapple.
Yeah.
After a little shine sparking.
Yeah. He's
QuikEMart's firing charge shots in, and Dragon goes down that way now.
Yeah.
Is now on Mother Brain 2.
Yeah, here's what you're talking about. This fight is over before it begins. QuikEMart, you are not going to check space jump. Alright, just peace out. That is the right way to go.
If those reserves are full...
Yeah,
if those reserves are full, stand up is still a possibility.
Yep. Oh, looks like he has decided no stand up for me. He's taking himself down to 300. He's just gonna go right straight to the cutscene. No problem. No problem. He probably feels like he's ahead. So this is probably the safe way to go. You know?
Nah. Yeah.
Feel comfortable where he
That'll
is.
go. It's time to focus on how QuikEMart's doing in getting through Meridia and out and into Torian.
Yeah, QuikEMart's doing a fantastic job here, making his way back through Meridia. You know, he's got his way through Bot Woon here. He's coming up on Mount Everest, and he's going to go straight up, basically to the top of Red Tower. So you know that is the typical route, especially with the Dragon last route. So playing around with Sephi fish there, or is it Ponk fish? I don't know which one. Doesn't really matter. They can both have a piece of it. What's happened there, Stump?
See what happened?
Man. Ponk fish. It's Ponk fish, officially Ponk fish. Okay.
Baby thump.
Yeah, get your baby thumps out. Now, one thing that I wonder here is, will QuikEMart go to the ship and stock up? He's got... Yeah, it looks like he's going to go to the ship and stock up. He has basically enough to get through Meridia. And the Metroids with ice and super missiles will give you 5 drops instead of just 1 with the power bomb drops. So your drops are potentially better. But yeah, I guess QuikEMart just wants to play it safe.
And now Southern Kip in the escape. Three rooms. Using those iframes from the hip to wall jump straight through the left Peace Pirate. Down, ready to go up and around. QuikEMart is entering Torian.
Yep. And this is yeah, nice shine spark. This is all in all, this is pretty close. QuikEMart's put a really good showing on here. think just the routing that Southern Kip took a little bit earlier on took him to the wrecked ship. That gave him the edge because that told him he needed to go into Meridia rather than having to go back up like QuikEMart did.
Yeah, and that's gonna mean that Kip has won this one with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 31 seconds. GG.
Look at that with a little Top Gun, I do believe that was.
It's now on the last Metroid rim.
Yeah, all in all, I mean, this is really well played by QuikEMart, you know, and Southern Kip just took a little bit better routing going up to the wrecked ship. That paid off. There were no suits up there, but that gave him the information when he went down into Norfair that he needed to go to suitless Meridia in order to get that Varia suit. Whereas we saw QuikEMart had to go back up to the wrecked ship in order to get that information and all the way back down. So that cost him the time difference. So and even still, like you're talking about, QuikEMart's here in Torian at 114, and Kip finished at 113. So we're only talking about a couple minutes. It's really close, really well played.
Yeah. Well, Southern Kip's getting close to the end of the main part of the credits, and that means we're about to see whether, well, see something we've been wondering, which is, where was Spazer?
Yeah, where was Spazer? I don't know about you, but I'm going to say, I don't think I was... These credits look like they're going a little bit faster, though. Has he sped them up or something?
At this rate, I would like to see Spazer be at Shacktool.
Spazer at Shacktool, that would be sweet justice. Oh, I thought for a second QuikEMart was going to save there. Ooh, he looks like he's going for a speed booster Zeb skill. No.
Charge.
Door transition. Oh, look at this.
27 time aligning doors.
24. Yeah, that's pretty good. 24 seconds is a really good time.
Special beam attack for the X Factor on Fantoon.
Yep, and here it comes. Ice beam.
What will it be?
Beam.
Oh, it was
Spazer at plasma beam. Sorry, Spazer. We were never going to get you.
I wonder what chance there is that that Shacktool was holding a reserve tank.
None. I do believe we saw all four of them.
He did.
Yeah. So that means Shacktool, just an energy tank. And that's always the worst. You go over there expecting to find something good, and it's an energy tank. Or worse, a reserve tank. Alright, we got our dear forces in chat. Yeah, that is correct. Never bet on Shacktool. 38% for Southern Kip. That is a pretty decent item collection ratio there. Really nice. QuikEMart coming up on Mother Brain 3 here.
Now QuikEMart will wait while Mother Brain deals with her temporary new piece of headgear.
Yeah, I do want to take this moment. Be sure you follow these runners. Make sure you follow Speed Gaming for all your Super Metroid action. There's still a good amount to go here in this item randomizer tournament. We have these guys coming up right after this. So you know, stick around. Make sure. Thank you for Cheaty Face for tracking for us and making sure that you guys know what all items that our runners have.
Yeah. And if necessary, game 3 will be
tonight. It'll be tonight, like
just after this.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, we have a couple of races tomorrow, so yeah, be sure to check out the schedule. Just type SM in the chat here. Check out our schedule.
On Mother Brain 3.
Yeah, very nicely done there by QuikEMart, dropping a bomb on Mother Brain there at the end. Just a little extra salt. Get out of here.
Yep, and now all that's left is the escape.
Yep. Will we see a blue bomber? A blue bomber would be really nice. Nope, just a spark here. That's probably the best escape strat. The blue bomber. And the
strat.
What's that?
Strat.
It's the best strat. I certainly wouldn't fault you if you think that.
I said it's a very nice strat.
Oh, it's a very nice strat.
That final climb spark. I wonder if QuikEMart's going to pay a visit to the animals.
He knows that Southern Kip is done, so he could waste a few moments down there showing everybody the Edicoons and the Decora, and I wouldn't. And it looks like he's decided to.
Nope. Looks like we're supposed to be seeing some something involving a shine spark in that room. Or not. Oh, a runner shine spark into the animals.
Yeah, I think I saw that. Now, can he get out of here?
Alcatraz.
That Alcatraz, oh man.
Falling back on regular bombs.
Yeah, I didn't have regular bombs, and I did that at the very beginning of this tournament, and oh my goodness, I didn't realize that when you went in there, that the blocks didn't like despawn. Because in vanilla, when you go in there and you save the animals, those bomb blocks actually despawn. So that is a change in the randomizer. But QuikEMart finishing up here with SRL time of 1 hour, 21 minutes, and 58 seconds. So congratulations to him for finishing up. Yeah.
Oh, that's game 1. We still got games 2 and 3 coming up right after this.
Yeah. Is
sure
that you?
No, I'm going to be dropping, and Sacred Hooves is going to take my place on commentary.
All right, Sacred Hooves, and I will be right back to take you on to game 2. So that'll be exciting. So make sure you stick around. Thank you very much, Stump, for coming out and allowing me to join you.
Always enjoy commentary.
Yeah, man. Tell you what, this is a whole lot easier than actually winning.
That you are following the runners.
Yes, make sure you follow the runners. Make sure you follow Speed Gaming. Give Fiesel your love. I hear he likes tacos. I don't know if that's true or not, but we'll keep spreading that rumor. And we'll be back with some more Super Metroid action. We're going to take a short break while the runners set up for the next race. So stick around.
I'm not going to be on the next race commentary. This was a fun race to commentate, and enjoy this next one from the chat. Time aligning doors. Be set up in just a couple of minutes. They already have handed out the next seed. We should have that next one ready to go. Of course. Can't forget that. Remember Deer Force. All right, now that we're past the other Deer Force, I'm drop off the commentary. Cerberus will be this race that's being set up right now, along with Sacred Hooves. My name is Stump, and it was great to commentate for you all tonight. And good luck to the runners in the remaining races.
Good evening, Speed Gaming. I am Sacred Hughes, filling in for Stump. Thank you, Stump. That was a wonderful set of commentary with Jibberoth on such a wonderful match between Southern Kip and QuikEMart.